guys, welcome back to Dead Curious, and today we are talking about the Weeping Woman, otherwise known as La Llorona. Now, usually, my last couple videos were of haunted places in Indiana. I will be continuing that series. I am sorry for um my delay in posting. Ignore my cat, please. I'm sorry. So, the earliest documentation of La Llorona is traced back to 1550 in Mexico City. Now, La Llorona is she's known as the Weeping Woman. There is tons of different tales about her. One of sorry. So she's kind of her seeking of children to keep for herself is significantly compared to. I don't know how to say this, so we're gonna go ahead and
Code like you. Code like you.
Code like you. Code like you.
Code like you.
Code like you. Or otherwise known as Our Lady Mother, or it's a lot of words I cannot pronounce that I don't feel comfortable even trying.
Tonadzin.
Tonazin. Tonazin?
Tonadzin.
Tonazin. Who's also comparable to the Virgen de Guadalupe, another significant mother figure in Mexican culture. Also a monster that devours filth or sins. She was enraged so much that she drowned her children, and then was so sad that she drowned herself, and is now called the Weeping Woman. The legend of La Llorona is traditionally told throughout Mexico and Central America and northern South America. An important text I found on this was the Florentine Codex. It's about the Spanish invasion of Mexico in 1519. A quote from which I had found was, "The sixth omen was that many times a woman would be heard going along weeping and shouting. She cried out loudly at night, saying, 'Oh, my children, we are about to go forever.' Sometimes she said, 'Oh, my children, where am I to take you?'" While the roots of La Llorona legend appear to be pre-Hispanic, the earliest published reference to legend is a 19th century sonnet by Mexican poet Manuel Caprio. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm so sorry. If you guys know how to say it, then tell me in the comments. The poem makes no reference to infidelity. Rather, La Llorona is identified as the ghost of a woman named Rosalina, who was murdered by her husband. The legend has a wide variety of details and versions. In a typical version of the legend, a beautiful woman named Maria marries a rich conjurer to whom she bears 2 children. One day, Maria sees her husband with another woman, and in a fit of blind rage, she drowns her children in a river, which she immediately regrets. And unable to save them and consumed by guilt, she drowns herself as well, but is unable to enter the afterlife, forced to be stuck to roam this earth until she finds her children. In another version of the story, her children are not hers, uh, and they're not hers, they're illegitimate. I'm saying that wrong and I know I am, I'm sorry. And she drowns them so that their father cannot take them away to be raised by his new wife. Oh, they're not her husband. She had an affair. So, recurring themes in variations of the myth on La Llorona include a white red dress, nocturnal wailing, and an association with water. The legend of La Llorona is deeply rooted in Mexican popular culture. Her story is told to children to encourage them not to wander off and not to wander off in the dark and near bodies of water such as rivers and lakes alone. Her spirit is often invoked in artwork such as that of the Alejandro Colinga I'm gonna skip this part, I'm sorry. There is also a waterfront theater performance of the legend of La Llorona set in the canals of the
Xochimilco.
Xochimilco of Mexico City, which was established in 1993 with the Day of the Dead. In the 1930s, the reference and representation of La Llorona is seen in the production of films. La Llorona is portrayed as a vengeful and evil monster in many films. I will put some of those right here for you guys. In other cultures, the tale of La Llorona acts as a warning, particularly for women, on what is considered acceptable behavior within their culture. I cannot pronounce this.
Chicano.
In the Chicano culture, in Mexican culture, La Llorona represents a vengeful lover who goes from a resentful wife to a monstrous mother who drowns her children after discovering her husband's infidelity. Some artists have redefined La Llorona based on embodied experience and the social and political pressures they faced. The rise of Chicano feminism and Chicano movement encouraged writers and artists to reinvent their historical and cultural Mexican presence in the United States. La Llorona was rewritten as a strong woman who had been forced to accommodate to colonizers' ruling and had been punished for challenging traditional female roles. Some relate to the agony that La Llorona faced while being stripped of her identity by Spanish colonizers. La Llorona symbolizes the pain and grief and becoming a metaphorical representation of the challenges and struggles faced by groups today. that's all I have for today, and it takes forever to edit, so thank you for watching. I will do a part 2 with more history and everything. If you guys want that, have a lovely morning, day, or night. That is all. And remember, stay curious.